Ah, man. Top 10 moments. Skip Bayless got owned. Soon as I seen this was a video, I had to watch it. So, yeah. Man, rest in peace to old First Take. Max be talking a lot of crazy shit now. I fuck with the new First Take, but let's just watch this.
Before we even start talking about anything,
I miss Skip Bayless.
Okay, no, because this is my debating finger.
Okay.
I came here ready.
Okay.
You two disgust me. I'm gonna come out and say it. You know nothing about sports. I sit in my bed and watch you guys talk about nothing every morning. Do you know how upset it makes me to hear you guys go back and forth?
You know what I know?
Well, I have one question here.
Well, ask it, Skip.
Why morning after morning do you sit up in your bed watching us talk about nothing? Could it be because you're addicted to watching us talk about nothing?
No.
Like so many viewers are?
No.
Yes.
I'm addicted to what are you going to say wrong next, Skip? That's what I'm addicted. You know, Skip, I've never seen a man that can be wrong and keep the same straight face. I've never seen somebody that's wrong so much. I've seen Skip contradict himself so many times and look in the camera and not blink. When it comes to LeBron James, how many times has this man contradicted himself? When is he going to show up? When is LeBron James going to do this? I expect more from an MVP.
Is that how he does it with the hands himself?
When he gets mad, he should never. MVP would never in the fourth quarter. He show it. Remember he was saying that LeBron James was show-siding. Yeah, what is it called? Showboating in the fourth quarter.
That's what he did.
Doing too
You did
much.
this.
He should have sat down. The game was over. Shut up, Skip! No sense. It's the NBA. We here to play.
Oh yeah, I'm liking this video already.
Educated analyst. You say things for shock value.
I
You don't
do not.
believe a thing you say.
Oh, that's a lie.
Did you hear what you just said?
I hear everything I just said.
It makes no sense at all.
I think Adrian Peterson is slightly overrated.
You didn't just go there.
I did go there. I went there yesterday.
You keep that.
That's worse than hating. Have a lot of haters. Yourself. Vegetables. I like to call them vegetables. They taste bad, but they're good for you. When you just say Adrian Peterson is a little overrated, that's when you belong in the mental hospital. Did you just say LeBron James is overrated?
I say it every day.
You say you belong in the mental hospital. Adrian Peterson is definitely not overrated.
You and your man crush. We know you got a little man crush with your boy out there in Denver.
Oh wait,
it's
you mean
all right.
you mean the guy who took a
wait.
Hold on, the guy who took a 1-4 team to the AFC West Championship? Is that the guy you're talking about?
Oh my, Skip. He finished 8-8.
George finished 7-4. 7-4. That was him as starter.
That's 8-8. That's 8-8, Skip. You know what we call that? That's mediocrity. That's 50-50.
I call that the champ of the
right
West.
down the
Is what
middle.
I call it.
Champ of the West.
So you got
Champ
no
of the West, really?
You got no respect for
Really?
Tim Tebow.
They got it? Oh my God.
Is that what you're
He's
saying?
all right. He's all right. I mean, come on now. Let's be honest, Skip. I can put up those numbers he was.
Oh, so you're saying you're a better quarterback
I might as well
than
play
Tebow?
football.
Is that right?
The numbers. It's all about numbers, baby. Give me a shot. Let's see what we can do. Let's create my own offense, and let's see. Hopefully my kicker can nail a 62-yarder, bail me out a few times.
You know
Jesus
what?
shows up.
I think.
They say the prayers of the righteous avail of much. That boy be praying on that sideline, boy.
Well,
I don't feel comfortable.
In the fourth quarter.
I don't feel comfortable. I got to pray every fourth quarter. Like, oh my God, please come save me again.
You know what?
Let's just go out there and win the game.
I think.
Hey, like you said, you challenged my boy Joe the last time we played. The other guys you're sweet on, and I said Tim Tebow couldn't do it. We get the opportunity to see.
Yeah. Okay.
We get the opportunity to see.
In your heart of hearts, would you rather have Tim Tebow or Joe Flacco? Which one?
Are you kidding me?
No,
why don't you like my quarterback, Skip? Is it his mustache? Is it his
I don't like
eyebrows?
his mustache. I will give you that one.
Is it that he's not is it because Tim Tebow's prettier? I mean, I understand you got your man crush, but you can't force that on the rest of us.
Hey, Skip, I understand the competitive force of nature. I understand what you're talking about.
This
And
video is
nobody's
lit.
arguing that Tim Tebow is a great football player. I bow down. He's a great football player. I love that kid. I think he's got unbelievable passion, all the intangibles that you talk about. There's no question about that. But you're the same guy that has said, hey, Vince Young is a winner. Vince Young this. All I see is him on the sideline moping around, him on the sideline not leading his team. He's not a winner. He's a guy that won some football games. But you you know what? He is flawed. You talk about Aaron Rodgers being, I think, overrated or can't drive a team back in the fourth quarter. Please, Skip, that's just wrong. And ultimately, answer this question for me. Wait, answer one question. Do you think right now, coming up in the 2012 draft, there would be one team in the NFL, give me one team in the NFL, do you think would trade their first-round draft choice right now straight across for Tim Tebow? And the answer is no. There's nobody in the NFL that would do that right now.
And every one of them would be a fool not to trade for Tim Tebow. A fool.
There you go.
Everyone without a quarterback
would answer the question. They wouldn't do it. They wouldn't do it. There's not one team that would.
Yes, well, then they're idiots.
Oh, but
Mark, I got a question back for you. What happens in crunch time? Because all of a sudden I see that long delivery get quick. I see accuracy. I see velocity. I see him pick out receivers that should be picked out. I even see great deep throws in the third quarter to Demaryius Thomas, hitting him right in the
I don't know
hand.
why I miss Skip so much.
I saw 308 yards
listen to this
Houston
nigga
last year. What more do you need to convince you that he can throw the football?
You love him, but you hate him at the same time. You know what I mean?
The first 3 3/4 quarters, that would be 15/16 if you break down the math. The first 3 3/4 quarters, that's the evidence I see. Why are you blind to that evidence? I mean, you know, and the problem is that everybody who's on the Tim Tebow bandwagon sits there and looks at those first 3 3/4, and you know what? They don't say, Tim's got to get better. Tim would be the first to tell you, as a quarterback, I have to get better, right? But what you see is, well, John Fox isn't putting him in the right formations. John Fox isn't opening up the offense for him. The Denver Broncos are trying to hold Tim Tebow down. Would you stop it with that garbage talk? That's why people get angry.
Mark.
What I do want to say, however, is Tebow Mania is dead, and I'm going to tell you why. He is now playing on the greatest stage in all of the world with the New York Jets in the greatest city in the entire world. While he's out being a star and a celebrity, walking red carpets and trying to get mentioned on any possible pop culture blog there is, his true colors are being exposed. He wants to be a celebrity as much as the Kardashians continue to want to be celebrities. And now that that is being seen by the world, I hope you will finally realize that he's no football player. He's just a wannabe rock star.
Look who he's guarding. He's matched up with Kawhi Leonard. He helped off of Leonard to stop the penetration.
Okay, but he goes out and runs into Ginobili.
He stopped. That's a help and recover play.
Okay.
He stopped him. But his man is Kawhi Leonard.
Okay, I'm with you on that.
Okay, so
but they run together. He runs into Ginobili.
But he's just
but don't give me this Ginobili's going like this. Ginobili's protecting himself too. They run together.
He prevented him from making any play on the shooter.
He's not trying to make a play on the shooter. He's making a play. He's stopping Ginobili from going to the hole.
No, the play is
he's ultimately guarding. He has left his man. He is guarding. He's stopping the drive.
I participated in this kind of defense for 10 years in the NBA.
I've watched it for 30 years.
Help and recover. He wasn't guarding Ginobili. He was
stopping Ginobili.
He was helping till he picks up the penetration and gets to the next part of it is. When he passes it, you recover to the shooter.
There's no pick play. Ginobili's not trying to pick him. They run into each other. They run in. Ginobili puts his arms up to stop himself.
The very next step is going to be to step and extend on the shooter.
He's got a lane to go to Kawhi if he wants to go. And he flopped. He flopped. He flopped away, and I'll say this. It's karmic justice, if you want to call it.
Can we respectfully disagree and move on to the Heat?
No.
Not on that one.
Why? This is good.
That's a clear-cut one to me. I'm sorry.
Right.
And I'm told, I
haven't seen this. I'm told that we have a freeze. And I don't think Skip is debating this point, that he is matched up with Leonard
okay, but
to
what
start
I'm saying
the play.
is he's guarding Ginobili because he's going to stop the drive. He thinks Ginobili's going to the hole.
But it's a help, which is this part you're talking about, and then it's a recover if he passes it.
Okay.
If Ginobili shot the ball right there, he probably would have tried to take a charge.
Okay, is he facing Kawhi or facing Ginobili?
He's facing Ginobili.
Yes, because he's going to stop the drive.
Oh
no,
my
I know.
God.
He just sits you
Skip, it's a help and recover.
That. Okay, the point
That's what he did.
He runs face to face together.
Skip, it's a fucking help and
right now with your eye, your lying eyes.
My correct eyes. My 20/20 eyes. Is that what you're talking about?
You're telling me right now that Manu Ginobili did not pass the ball and continue with his momentum in the direction.
He had no choice.
Prevent him from getting to the corner.
Harden got in his way. They ran face to face together. Ginobili is
wait, hold on. Go back.
Right now, with your lying eyes,
My correct eyes, my 2020 eyes. Is that what you're talking about?
Right now, that Manu Ginobili did not pass the ball and continue with his momentum in the direction.
He had no choice.
Prevent him from getting to the corner.
Harden got in his way. They ran face to face together.
Oh my
God! Flop.
I don't know how you do it.
Ask for help.
I don't know how he does it. Every day.
Harden could have gone to the corner to take the man he should have taken, but he wanted to stop Ginobili.
He said my 2020 eyes. Is that what you're talking about?
Teams are taught. You take away penetration first.
You're making my case.
Right.
Thank you.
Hey, you think he's just going to quit when he passes it? Well, I got mine now.
He did quit.
He
flopped.
He didn't flop.
He flopped and got a call.
With a pick.
You know why? Because the referees had decided at that point Oklahoma City is going to the finals.
The only thing missing today was your silver tie.
It's just like Kobe in his prime. If they lose, he didn't get enough touches. But basketball is different because you have that liberty to take over.
You should have been a basketball player. I think you'd have been happier being a basketball player.
Not good.
I know, I got it. But he's pretty good. He's pretty. He can't play in the NBA, but he's pretty good.
He sucks at basketball.
You can't play in the NBA. It's 6'3".
You couldn't even play in high school. You averaged 1.4 points a game in high school.
So what's that have to do with this conversation?
What does that have
That's
to do with
that's why everybody comments 1.4 on Skip Bayless' tweets
to follow the game. Just because you're a power forward, that doesn't make you physical. Just because you're a shooting guard, that don't mean you can jack up threes. That's just
what were you, Jalen? What were you?
Where were you? Did you
were you?
Did you average 1.4 points as a senior in high school?
I did.
Okay, so all of that Pistol P stuff, Water Pistol Pete Jr.
Okay, we'll address that later. We're going to.
Don't ignore that. Did you play junior?
Yeah.
Did you play JV as a junior?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll follow
What were you?
Okay.
What were you? What was your position?
I have no position.
You were a point guard.
I have no game.
We want to start by just
He
finding
said
out.
JV is a junior.
More than one
Oh,
issue.
he's
What's your
baking
biggest
his
issue
ass.
with Skip?
It's not just Skip. It's sports writers, sports media in general, where everything's generalities, right? Excruciating pressure. What the hell is that, right? You know,
It was
need leader.
excruciating pressure. That's what it was.
Is that meaning what, Skip?
Meaning that you personally watched up close and personal what LeBron went through last year against your Dallas Mavericks. Was it not the biggest collapse of a superstar that we've ever witnessed on a finals or championship stage?
No. I mean, first of all, it's a team game. Right, you guys like to talk in complete generalities where no one can question you, right? You don't ever use facts. You don't ever use substance. You don't ever
use facts.
No.
That's all I use on this show.
Excruciating pressure, undeniable this. You know, it's just all generalities.
There's never been a star under more pressure going into a finals, a championship series or game than LeBron James was under after 9 years and 3 league MVPs.
Well, first of all, you have the presumption that people care what you say. They don't. That when guys go out there, I'm talking about media in general. When guys get ready to play and they're in the locker room, they're not thinking, okay, well, what's written, what's going to be written, what's being said, right? I mean, they're getting prepared. And if you've got a good coach and you've got a good culture, then guys are ready to play no matter what. Like you guys were just talking about, you know, Miami wanted it more or less. Like that is just such horse, you know what, right? There's no such thing as it's not that Oklahoma City don't want it more. I think Miami was better prepared to play the game than Oklahoma City in terms of adjustments and changes. Now, if you want to talk about double teams and how they were used, whether or not they should have played zone, what defensive structure was in place, that's a valid conversation. But you're saying they wanted it more. That's ridiculous.
Okay.
When you're Kevin Durant and you're Derek Fisher and you're Russell Westbrook, etc., and you're at that closeout game, there's nobody that wants it more. It's just a question of who executes better.
You know, Skip Bayless, I'm an idiot. Because I'm an idiot. Because somehow, some way, I worked with you every day for the last 3 years, and there are times where I'm still amazed. I'm still amazed by the stuff that comes out of your mouth. I don't understand why I did not see this coming. I do not understand why I did not see this coming. I should have looked at your tweets. Maybe I would have known better, but I don't read your tweets, so I didn't know any better. I didn't know. Listen, zip it. I'm talking. I let you talk. You're unbelievable. Let me tell you something, Skip Bayless. Kyrie was sensational. I get that. It's not that you're wrong with the points you're making. It's just that your conclusion is wrong because you believe that equals league NBA Finals MVP over a superstar with all the expectations of the world heaped on his shoulders, who led the team, who led both teams in the finals in points, rebounds, assists, steals, and block shots. You are unbelievable. Back-to-back 41-point games. In fact, I told y'all, did I just tell you I had to let you talk? Did I just tell you that? Zip it. I'm talking, okay? Back-to-back 41-point games in games 5 and 6. A triple-double in game 7. By the way, not only that, momentum swinging things. Kyrie Irving didn't show up for the first 2 games of the finals.
Neither did
Now,
LeBron.
game 3 and on, he was spectacular. First 2 games, he shot 33% from the field. He missed 24, 36 shots. He was a virtual no-show. But he came on strong in those last 5 games, got hurt a little bit with his foot, really left it up to LeBron to carry the bucket in the second half of game 6. We get all of that. But under no circumstances, and the big shot that he made, he definitely deserves credit for. It was an elevated version of Paxson or Kerr because they didn't get fed the ball by LeBron. He stepped back on Steph Curry himself and did what he did. But this notion, he deserves some credit in terms of defending Steph Curry. Skip Bayless, I would say to you, did you forget about this dude by the name of Tristan Thompson who was chasing Steph Curry around wing to wing all series long? You forget about Tristan Thompson?
Yes.
You think that Kyrie Irving at 6'2", okay, did that to Steph Curry all by himself? So what about the switching that took place? What about the fact that Amon Shumpert was on Steph, that Kyrie was on Steph, that Tristan Thompson, he wasn't just switching on Steph, he literally was chasing Steph Curry one wing to the other wing. Okay? Occasionally?
Yeah.
Go back and watch the game. Go back and watch it. I'm not going to argue with you about that. The point is, when you look at LeBron and all that he did throughout this series, there is no question that the man deserved it. Not taking away anything from Kyrie Irving, because we all recognize that LeBron lost the finals last year without Kyrie, and he won it this year with Kyrie. But there is no doubt that LeBron James deserved NBA Finals MVP for a 3rd time.
No doubt.
The man showed up.
He could have got it last year, even though they lost.
Sit up there with a straight face and try to take it away from him. It's shameful. It's blasphemous. Okay, it's just blasphemous. I cannot believe that you would say something like that. But then again, I'm the idiot, because if anybody would be the ultimate contrarian, it would be you. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Why am I can't believe I'm surprised.
How I've been built for 12 years on this show. I'm all about who makes the big shot at the biggest moment. Who made the most valuable shot in the 7 games?
Made? What about the 3 that LeBron made? What about him going to the basket in the 4th quarter, obviously keeping them in it as well? What about that? Did LeBron hit a big-time 3 from the left wing? Didn't he do that?
I'll give him 1. He made 1 in the game.
No, I said it was a 3.
Yeah.
I didn't say it was 1 for 5. It doesn't matter who it was against.
I'll give you that.
You're 23 feet away from the basket.
Okay.
He hit a 3.
But the game is still teetering. It's tied at 89.
What about the block on Iguodala?
Do I get to talk?
Defense don't
Do I
matter
get to answer any of your questions?
Go ahead.
Just one? What happened with 4:29 left down to 53 seconds? This is it. This is for the NBA championship. Each team shoots 6 times and misses all 6 shots.
That's happened to everybody.
LeBron James shot 4 times and missed all 4 shots. And
that happened to Kobe against Boston. What'd you say then?
Kyrie Irving said, "Get out of my way, give me the ball, and watch what's about to happen." And he didn't just dance on somebody. That was way before that.
LeBron hit a 3 before that.
Way before that. Okay, that was like mid-quarter. This is down the stretch with the championship on the line. That was the shot heard round the world. If LeBron had made that shot with 53 seconds left, we'd never hear the end of it. I haven't heard much. I give you credit because at least you gave him credit in your opening soliloquy on the show.
He deserves credit.
Not many people have given. Like, that was such a huge Game 7 late shot. It won the championship, and I don't hear anybody talking about it. Even after the game, it was all LeBron. And it should be a whole lot of LeBron, but I think people are overlooking how valuable the contributions were of the best shooter and scorer on the team, who is Kyrie Irving. And you always say he has become the closer. I value closers more than stat stuffers, stat sheet stuffers.
All right, so when is he going to get owned?
Closers more than stat stuffers too. If the stat stuffers don't do anything when it counts, LeBron makes plays on both ends of the floor. He led the team in 5 different damn categories.
Yeah,
I can't ignore that. I'm not saying that Kyrie Irving wasn't sensational. I'm not saying that he doesn't deserve. I'll go as far as to say this: LeBron doesn't win the championship without Kyrie. Doesn't do it. Doesn't do it at all. But that doesn't mean he was the MVP.
Okay. Well, obviously, Kyrie doesn't win the championship without LeBron. But when you're talking about value to team, who set the tone in Game 6.
Value to team?
Value to team
yes.
is different.
When did you score your points?
Tone setters vary from game to game. In the end, value to team matters most. And value to team, let me tell you something right now. We all know who owns that category. When LeBron goes to your team, you're an instant title contender. When he ain't there, you're a has-been or an average team at best. That's a fact.
Okay. Yep. And by the way, I got to say about how much credit you gave LeBron, and you did make mention. Listen, Iguodala was not right last night. He was stiff. He just wasn't. And so he's got the breakaway, and he's thinking, should I? And I always tell you, nobody plays harder, longer than LeBron James. He's in phenomenal physical condition, and it showed again. He played the most minutes in the game last night, and he looked as fresh in the end as he was in the beginning. I credit that. And that chase down block, that was just sheer effort. But Iguodala, what's he doing? He just kind of shies away from the basket and says, I think I'll try a little right-handed scoop shot over my head. It was the easiest block LeBron's ever had because Iguodala didn't think he could go up strong with his back.
You know, you're looking at the shot Iguodala took. I'm looking at a LeBron James who came out of nowhere, who had his hand damn near at the top of the backboard and his face had to move out of the way of the rim because that's how high he went up to get it. At that pivotal moment in the game, somebody that shows up on the defensive end of the floor as well as the offensive end of the floor. Kyrie Irving is going to give you the business offensively. LeBron James gave you the business, period. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, and block shots, leading in all 5 categories, and you're going to sit here and say that Kyrie Irving deserved NBA Finals MVP. You're unbelievable. You're
I am unbelievable because you know I'm right. Deep down, you know I'm right.
I know you're wrong.
You know what?
I know you're wrong as usual.
I'm going to say it again.
That's what I know.
I feel sorry for Kyrie Irving this morning.
Please.
I feel sorry for him.
And let me tell you something right now. I saw Kyrie last night. I spoke to him last night. There's nothing to feel sorry for him for. He was in Vegas last night having a blast. And he's going to be in Cleveland today having a blast. No reason to be sorry for him. He's a champion. What are you talking about?
Well.
Oh, please. You're ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Time is up. 74-26. Stephen A. Smith wins the debate.
What? He won it?
Yes. T.I., you know it's all about numbers.
Are you kidding me? I'm walking off the set for that one. I'm done. I don't want to hear this anymore because we know what's right about this. I'm out.
Hell no, man. Skip. You hate him, but you love him. You hate him, but you love him. He said, Adrian Peterson is overrated. Oh, man. That was one of my favorite parts. That Tim Langler where he was like, these 20/20 eyes. That was funny as fuck. T.O. told him he averaged 1.4, and Jalen Rose told him he averaged 1.4, and he was on JV as a junior. Damn, that was a bar. Damn, Jalen. He should have brought up Kobe went for 81 on his damn face. That's what I would have resorted to. Jalen, you talking a lot of shit to let Kobe go for 81 on your damn neck? What the fuck? But anyway, people like you. Probably to do that. Last clip was way too fucking long. But other than that, I had fun with this. Tweet me more ideas, Instagram, comment, all of that cool shit. Thank y'all for the support. Man, 425. Let's do it.